I was sick and tired of the same old thing of losing weight with diet food and just being on a roller coaster ride, and I just wanted something different.
Hey Tracy, I'm Carly. It's lovely to meet you today.
Hi.
It would be great for us to understand more about you, your background, your story, how you felt at the beginning of your journey, almost like what was the starting point and what was life like for you at that time, and then going through your journey, how things have changed and kind of where you are now compared to where you were back then.
So I work for an outdoor centre in the Scottish Borders. I'm the operations manager there, and I have 4 children and 5 grandchildren who are amazing. So that's a little bit about me. I first gained weight when I had my second child. So just ate so much and gained weight, and that was 26 years ago now. So it's a long time ago. So that began my weight loss journey. And at that time, I got postnatal depression. And I just really wasn't myself at all. And I went to the doctor, and they said, increase your vitamin 12 and do some exercise and follow a healthy eating plan. So I followed Rosemary Connolly, and quickly, like within months, I'd kind of lost that postnatal depression feeling and carried on, and I lost weight, and I think doing the exercise helped me and everything. And then for all my life, I've had a bit of an up and down journey with weight. I lost 3 stone with Slimming World. I had a fantastic coach at the time, and she was really encouraging and helpful. And I think that part of me was doing it for her because I wanted to please her, and I wanted to, just do well for her rather than for myself. Even though initially it was for myself, it kind of changed, and I wanted to do well for her. So I lost 3 stone, and then just went off it, and then just went back to my old eating ways, and then tried Weight Watchers and tried Slimming World again. And I wanted to lose weight, but I didn't have any motivation at all to lose weight. I was sick and tired of the same old thing of losing weight with diet food and just being on a roller coaster ride, and I just wanted something different. I really wanted something different, but I couldn't find it. Plans, I think I even looked at Noom, and I signed up for a 2-week trial and thought, no, this isn't for me. Too much measuring and weighing, and I just want a healthy lifestyle, and that I've always just wanted a healthy lifestyle, and to change my eating for my life, not just to lose weight. And I just couldn't find anything. And then my husband and we've never been able to diet together because he doesn't like the food that I eat when I go on a diet. And he was scrolling through Instagram, I think, or something like that, and he came across your advert. And he said to me, what about this? And I had a look at it, and I was like, yeah. So at the time, I didn't feel particularly motivated because I wasn't in a great place. But I saw something in Second Nature that I thought, yeah, I could do that. So we decided to sign up for the trial and just see how it would go. And absolutely loved it. Honestly, I don't find it difficult. I love the food I eat. My husband and I do it together, so he's also lost quite a bit of weight. I think you say that it's not a diet, and it isn't. It's just a change of lifestyle, and it's what I've always been looking for. I just love every aspect of it, really.
And what would you say the impact on you in your life when you look back to like you say 26 years ago, and you had your second child, and that was when you first started. When you sort of look back at that time, what do you feel that has sort of changed in you?
So this is something that I enjoy. This is something that I can live with. Even with eating out before, I would, like you talk about in one of your articles, I would go for the all or nothing mindset. So if I ate out, that would be a complete day off for me in the past. Well, I don't do that now. If I eat out, and I enjoy what I choose, and I try and choose wisely. But if I want something If I fancy something, then I'll have it. And then I just get back on it straight away at the next meal.
Yeah.
We started on the 1st of May, and not once have I felt that I need to shove food in my mouth at any time, because I've always been satisfied.
Looking forwards now, what are the sort of the habits that you feel like, you know, they're the ones that you're going to be able to take with you going forwards, you know, the ones that have become sort of like automatic? Is there anything that you're just not even having to think about now?
Well, the meal planning is now automatic. My whole life I've struggled to meal plan, and I find it such a chore and a task, but it's just not. You just, you know, scroll through recipes, add them, find a shopping list. It's so easy. And I'm definitely more mindful about prepping, so I do a lot more prep than I did before. And I'm also really mindful about processed foods, ultra processed foods rather. So I look at the labels on things, and I try not to buy anything, you know, with a long list of ingredients or anything like that. I'm quite proud of myself because I haven't had any sweeties since I started, and I haven't craved them, I haven't wanted them, I haven't felt the need for them. I occasionally have a piece of dark chocolate and I eat it mindfully, and one piece is enough, and it's great. Yeah, I'm amazed. At the start of the journey, I thought to myself, this is something I can do for life. But now that I'm in the growth phase, I still think that this is something I can do for life. Whereas I was a bit more nervous about saying it at the start, because I didn't know if I would, you know, continue or fall or whatever. But I don't think I will, because it's just like the name says, it's second nature now. So
thank you so much, Tracy, for sharing that. I can't wait for the team to sort of hear what you've had to say. Lovely to meet you. Have a great weekend.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.